I recall that was one of the first things that you asked about Fuse, about creditworthiness and really the ability to close like that, and obviously was not a problem.
Yeah, what you realize, I guess, is what's important, right? It's cash up front. What's the price is just a small factor, and about how the deals. I know you said you were going to say something.
I was going to say we've been through some false starts as well, and it's really it's not only extremely frustrating and emotionally wearing, but it's also extremely expensive. So you get lawyers and CPAs involved, and you're spending a lot of your personal time and a lot of your staff's time doing the due diligence stuff. It can run into a lot of money in a hurry. Not to mention, like say, the emotional roller coaster ride of, you know, are we going to sell or are we not going to sell? So it can be tough.
I think it was important early on. We tried to figure out if the culture fit between both companies would be a match, and we were very comfortable about that, and I think Ben was as well, because I think that's probably the deal killer ultimately. Even if you do the deal, you know, and that's not right, not good. So.
Yeah, and just to add, I think that's a good point that you made, Ben, because I have a number of clients that want to sell, a number of clients that want to buy, and the marketplace is really good for buying and selling right now, and you're seeing some crazy numbers out there, and you have to be really careful to make sure that they're funded numbers. And I've had some clients get some crazy valuations, but you dig behind and you find out that they don't have the funding, they don't otherwise, or they can't otherwise make the deal happen, and that sounds like, while they offered you a great price, this initial buyer, they couldn't come through, and that's a big problem.
Yeah, that's
They
correct.
probably demanded exclusivity, so it took your stuff off the market for a bit.
That's correct also.
So what are the safeguards to prevent that from happening?
I think the safeguard primarily is to make sure you don't agree to exclusivity until you realize, or until you recognize that they are capable of closing the deal.
Yeah, I'd always recommend doing some diligence on the buyer. I mean, the seller, you know, naturally the seller gets all the focus on the diligence, but in terms of a buy or sell, if you're going to sign an LOI and give exclusivity, I would ask to do a little due diligence on your buyer to make sure that they can do what they say they're going to do.